Howdy, my name's Claudio. Back to the channel. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't check out my past videos, make sure you check out my past videos. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe, comment, and like if you enjoy your stay in Claudio today. Today, we got a video from the Cosmic Wonder. You know, I love the Cosmic Wonder and everything always, man. They're the best Marvel news channels out there, bro. I'm still looking for a good DC news channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? That give me good scoops and everything, because y'all know me, I like to talk a lot, you feel me? So yeah, I need a good news channel. If y'all got something that give me some good news on DC, let me know. You feel me? Spider-Man brand new day, Avengers scene leak. Huge leak.
What's going on, Cosmic Crew? Welcome to the channel. Today we have a ton of news about Spider-Man.
Let's see, man.
Day today.
I hope they let us know. Like, I hope this scene.
We have a plot leak that talks about the Avengers showing up, at least some of them showing up in Spider-Man Brand New Day, which we have heard a little bit about before. And a couple of different insiders have given us some information about specific villains and specific scenes that are going to be coming.
Okay. Y'all know it's supposed to be like a Royal Rumble of
a lot to go over today.
Villains in Spider-Man Brand New Day, right?
Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. We're almost to 1 million subscribers at the channel. We'd love it if you
like
join
the video.
Our community. Now, let's first get into this Avengers leak. This is coming from the insider Majestic. They have had a few reports so far about Spider-Man Brand New Day. Some of their reports have already been proven true for Avengers Doomsday, but we're still waiting on Spider-Man Brand New Day, as with all leaks, taken with a grain of salt. But this is
bro, I want to know, who the hell is this, bro? This look like something from Morbius. No, I'm not gonna lie, bro, and I know this is like a comic version of whatever villain this is, but this looked like something that will be in Morbius, bro. I don't know why I get that vibe. But what the hell is this, bro? And how is Spider-Man supposed to be something like this, bro? With his webs, bro? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I be wondering how does certain characters even survive against other villains? You know what I'm saying? Like based on their powers and stuff, bro. I'm like, bro, how is Captain America surviving against somebody who know how to use telekinesis, or somebody who got the Affinity Gauntlet? You know what I'm saying? Like he has no powers. You know what I'm saying? He's just a better human being, bro. So it made me wonder, like, bro, I understand the plot armor is real in these movies, bro. I understand that. The plot armor is real. But I want to see Spider-Man die, bro. I'm going to just say that right now. If he fights something like this, he got to die and be revived. You feel me? He got to die and somebody grabs his reboot card, bro. I don't see him beating this villain. So is the Hulk is the Hulk going to get an upgrade, bro? Because we need the Hulk to really be on all 10, bro, if we fighting something like this. And yes, I'm saying we, because I'm a part of the Avengers too. Is
Shathra manipulating Banner to turn back into Savage Hulk? So right away, if this leak is true, Shathra is seemingly going to be the main villain, in which a lot of people have recently said the main villain is a multiversal female.
We gotta see who's Shathra. And y'all let me know if this is this info is good. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of y'all read the comics and I don't. You know what I'm saying? Shathra is a villainous character from the Spider-Man comics who is an ancient predator and spider wasp. What? Is that a real insect? These are real? Bro, these are real insects. She's an ancient predator and spider wasp who hunts spider totems. So, wait, so Spider-Man, is he a totem or something? She is featured in a rumor for the upcoming MCU film like Spider-Man Brand New Day, where she may be a shapeshifter and a key antagonist tied to the web of life and destiny in the, what the hell? Of Doctor Doom. Identity: she's an insectoid creature and totem of the spider wasp, a natural predator of spider totems like Spider-Man. Her powers and abilities: she possesses spider-human strength, agility, and can shapeshift between her human and wasp-like forms. She can also shoot paralyzing stingers from her wrist. Okay, she ain't all that, you know what I'm saying? It's just the comics make her look like she got like cosmic powers or something like that, but she ain't all that, you know what I'm saying? So he can handle that. He can handle that. You know what I'm saying? He can handle that. So now we know Spider-Man is a totem.
The main villain is a multiversal female villain, which is Shathra. Okay. They can make her into that in the
Who gonna play her,
makes
though?
sense, given her backstory.
'Cause
in
technically she
comics
could play
with the astral
anybody, she's a
plane
shapeshifter,
and the spider
so it could be
totems,
anybody.
etc. A story that I don't know if they're ever really going to explore in live action, especially after Madam Web.
Then I just thought about something, bro. With this villain, bro, if they do bring this villain on, bro, they can save a lot of money probably. Because since this is a shapeshifter, the human actor, can be different people like every 10 to 20 minutes of the, you know what I'm saying? If they really want to do it that way, they could just bring in like new actors or something like that, just to give them a chance to see how they do in the MCU. Like, we gonna choose 3 females, you know what I'm saying, to play the Shothra. She gonna change into y'all every time she go into her human form, just to kind of trick Spider-Man or whatever the case is. You feel me? And then see, like, it's kind of like a test run to see how good these actors are, you know what I'm saying, on the big screen. I feel like that's a dope way for some new actors to get a debut, to get like a test run, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying,
wasn't good.
it's an idea, and it will save them money because they ain't got to pay these actors
The leak
too much
says
money.
that Shothra is going to
they
be
new to the game.
Bruce Banner to turn back into Savage Hulk. Peter and Punisher try stopping an angry Hulk controlled by rage. They also stop Scorpion. It's a battle in New York. They save Bruce Banner.
Damn. So Tom Holland's gonna fight Punisher at one point, and then they're gonna become friends, and then they're gonna have to fight the Hulk. And then they all gonna become friends. Then they're gonna have to fight Scorpion. And I'm pretty sure Scorpion not gonna become their friend. But it's gonna be a lot of fighting scenes, bro. Is what it seemed like. It's gonna be a lot of fighting scenes, which is why we probably got that Shang-Chi person, the one who did the stuff on that movie, is probably the reason why he in this movie, like working on this. Are we gonna see Spider-Man get trained or whatever? Because he fighting a lot of people. I feel like he gonna get beat up so bad to where he be like, okay, I gotta learn how to throw some hands for real, because I'm really just going off my instincts. I haven't really trained with nobody, you know what I'm saying? Then that's where he get his little training thing going on. They show like a 10-minute montage of him going through a training regimen or whatever the case is with whoever he training with. You feel me? Maybe it could be like the Punisher trains him on how to fight, because, you know, bro is ex-military, you feel me? So he probably could train Spider-Man on how to fight, you feel me? I don't know, but I feel like he will get beat up to a point where he's like, bro, I gotta learn how to actually fight, because it's too much going on and I can't just go based off my reflexes. I really gotta know how to throw hands, bro.
Form. Frank is
hoping
the
we see that.
MVP
I ain't
of
gonna
the
pause
battle,
on
and I did also hear a different version of this that said that Peter does try to stop the Hulk at first, but fails, which makes sense. And the reason that Frank is actually able to stop the Hulk is because he has advanced technology that he basically uses to stop the Hulk, which I really wouldn't be surprised if Frank got his hands on some advanced, maybe gamma technology that would indeed stop the Hulk.
Who would give that
it
to
says
him,
Frank
though?
is the MVP of the battle. And that makes sense if he did have that tech to be able to stop the Hulk. Also, there's technology to control and keep a Hulk in human form. Notice how they say a Hulk, because Bruce Banner's Hulk isn't the only Hulk in the MCU.
Yeah, we forgot the Red Hulk. Yep. So the Red Hulk is canon.
Kowalski Auto Body LLC.
We gonna see more.
What'd she call Harper?
We're gonna.
We gonna see more of We gonna see more of another Hulk.
But here's where it gets really interesting.
So does this mean the world of Hulk, or whatever that movie was called, where it was like pretty much showing all of the Hulks and stuff? I guess it's a comic or something like that. You feel me? But are we gonna start seeing more Hulks pop up in this story? I really hope so, bro. I wouldn't mind, especially because Bruce Banner ain't where he used to be. You know what I'm saying? After he got beat up by Thanos, bro, we ain't gonna reminisce on that too much. You feel me? If that's what's gonna happen,
Events of
I'm
Captain
okay with
America
that.
4, so Brave New World, have consequences. Okay.
Bro.
Scorpion is also apprehended when Frank and Spider-Man finish. A group of Avengers approaches, wanting to recruit them to their team. Yelena's new Avengers versus Sam's Avengers.
They
This
both
is
gonna
what I
pop up.
thought was basically going to happen when we got reports from other insiders in the past that stated Sam Wilson's Captain America was going to be in the movie.
It'd be a
and Jason
versus.
Momoa was going to be in the movie as well. I thought they're probably going to try to
not
recruit
against
Spider-Man.
each other, but
And I mean, Bruce Banner was already an OG Avenger, so I don't know if you really need to recruit him. Maybe try to get him to come back. But it sounds like he might be in some trouble here after the events of Spider-Man Brand New Day go, after they happen. But I figured when we got the reportings for those characters,
this is kind of making me feel like there's gonna be, bro. This is why I really think, and I think Marvel is just keeping this under wraps until the first Avenger movie come out and it makes its rounds. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram and all that with the clips and all that stuff. And then they gonna start announcing all these movies or TV shows that's gonna come out in between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. And I feel like it's gonna be bro, they can make TV shows or movies with this stuff going on, bro. They really can. Especially if they saying Spider-Man is gonna be a part of one of these Avengers teams. They can make, it's not really dependent on, but whatever team he decides to go to, they can make a movie based on that Avengers team facing their own villain. You know what I'm saying? Their own big villain. Because there's a lot of villains in the MCU, bro. So they can start debuting villains through a movie or TV show with Spider-Man joining one of these Avengers teams, bro. I really feel like they dropping the ball if they don't take advantage of it. At least try. You know what I mean? At least try making a script. And they probably are. You know what I'm saying? They probably are. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all are, my bad for stepping on y'all neck like this. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all not, bro, come on, man. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot of fans that's like, yeah, bro, I really think they could do it. Because people will wait. Especially if it's a TV show, bro. Y'all can take y'all time with it a little bit more making it as opposed to a movie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to hurry up and make a full script for the movie. But I understand making the movie is a lot easier than making the TV show as well. You know what I'm saying? Because every episode damn near got to have an ending, a beginning and ending, or at least an ending that leads into the next beginning. You know what I mean? Like, so the writing for a TV show is a little bit more complicated than it is for a movie, I feel like. At least from my perspective. Now that I understand, the movie side a little, But I really feel like y'all should take this challenge on, bro. A lot of people will be happy about this. And like I said, y'all can also use video games. Y'all can use video games to help y'all out with this. Or y'all can use animated shows and or movies. Come on, man.
Going to be in the film, they'd want to.
I ain't gonna pause on
Spider-Man, especially because nobody knows that it's Peter Parker. They just know Spider-Man. Hey, we need to get this guy.
That's right. They all don't know who he is no more. There's a space
crisis happening right now, so seems like they're preparing for something. Avengers Doomsday, but it goes on, and it says,
where does the Fantastic Four show up in this? Because we did
Spider-Man and Frank. Would they try to recruit Frank Castle, the Punisher? I mean, considering that he is reportedly going to stop a Hulk in this, yeah, seems like somebody that they might want to have on their team. And if you think about it, the new,
I think he'll be on a Thunderbolt. I think he'll fit more.
Like, he's not very much different than Yelena. He probably doesn't have as good hand-to-hand combat, right? But he's not a super soldier, doesn't have any superpowers, but neither does Yelena. Training is what he has, and aggression.
Yeah, I was say, like,
and clearly
he fits with the Thunderbolts a lot more, bro.
Sense for him to be recruited by the new Avengers with the Z.
Or the new Avengers.
But, yeah, they both say no. And I'm actually curious to hear Peter's reaction to that. I feel like it would be kind of emotional, Yeah,
because I ain't gonna lie, it do seem like Peter Parker fits more with Sam Wilson's Avengers, and Frank fits more with the Avengers with a Z, you know what I'm saying? He fits with them more because they're more grimy, they're more aggressive, you know what I'm saying? And for Spider-Man, they're more heroic, you know what I'm saying? They try to be more like, we don't want to hurt you guys, Frank and Yelena and stuff, they like, bro, we will shoot you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially I forgot his name, but the old boy who's the new Captain America, him too, bro he for sure shoot you.
He remembers him. I wonder if they remember.
They can do so much, bro.
Himself fought with the team in Infinity War in Endgame.
I gotta make like a video,
because they should only forget who Peter is, not Spider-Man. But we'll have to wait and see on that. It was confirmed recently by somebody on the team that it's going to pick up right where Spider-Man No Way Home left off, where no one remembers Peter.
Who's that in the back?
I knew that, but they did confirm
with
that.
The white and gold.
They say the consequences of Hulk Banner's actions in Brand New Day will be judged by a group of people. He could be placed in isolation on the raft. There he will be alongside the leader, Red Hulk, and Abomination. The Gamma family is there. So that's interesting. That's really interesting, especially because insider Alex Perez has said that they are going to explore the raft a little bit in Avengers Doomsday. It's not going to be, like a main plot point, but they are going to visit it in Avengers Doomsday. And he was specifically talking about the prison, not the life rafts, although he did say we're going to see a version of that as well, which is interesting. So we have the leaked concept art for Avengers Secret Wars where we have like a supposed Greenland where everybody there is the version of a Hulk, which is interesting. We saw She-Hulk and Scar.
Are we gonna see this in the movie? Are we gonna see this in the movie? And does that mean Bruce Banner is actually from a different planet? But then they would kind of have to, wouldn't they have to show like how he got to Earth? Or is this on Earth just somewhere far away or like inside the planet? Because now it's starting to seem like Bruce Banner was never human. Well, he ain't human, but I'm just saying like he has more of an origin story. Like he has a whole entire planet. I would love to see that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, why haven't y'all shown nothing like that, bro? Has it been shown in the comics? Y'all let me know, bro. If it is, bro, I gotta watch a comic, like somebody narrate a comic or something like that about this, bro. Because I want to see about this whole thing, bro. It look like everybody here is a Hulk, bro. Like, that's fire as hell.
Son, perhaps something happens with all of the Hulks. Who knows? But it would be interesting to see Bruce Banner end up on the raft after. I don't think that'll happen because I think everybody knows who Bruce Banner is, what he's done for everybody. I mean, he literally snapped and brought everybody back, right? And then Iron Man's the one who snapped to defeat Thanos and everybody. But the snap that Bruce did / the Hulk, he's the one who actually brought half the universe back to life. So it's kind of like, you're a hero.
That's our dog.
Also at the same time, when you Hulk out, you put a lot of people in danger. What do we kind of do? And it sounds like that's kind of what the leak is saying here. That's what the people are going to be deciding. What do we do? Which I totally get. So that's really interesting. If that leak is accurate, then that tells us quite a bit. Now, we do have some more information about Tombstone from Alex Perez from thecosmiccircus.com. He states, a cool thing I heard about the plans for Tombstone is to push him as a Spidey character rather than just a one-and-done type deal.
He be saying some stuff about black people that we hurt my feelings, but it be true.
I think there's nobody. Really I can't assume anybody will like me, bro. Don't deserve to die right away. But
you know what I'm saying? We do be like that sometimes, bro. Some of the stuff he was saying.
Not to say all characters are like the same as far as like importance or like how big they are.
Bro said I can't trust him as far as I
just think of Loki and just his entire arc throughout the entirety of the MCU is so good. I wish we had that kind of for Ultron, even though he's returning. I think Ultron should always return because that's how he is in the comics and stuff. But sometimes they should really.
He should return, bro. I think he'll be good coming in.
Sometimes they should, but sometimes they should keep him around.
He'll bring in some comedy too.
Says, notice how I said character, not villain. So that's interesting. Spectacular.
Like I was saying, bro, the video games, I'm wondering if some of them storylines is going to be canon because the Tombstone in one of the video games actually became friends with Spider-Man. Well, not like close friends, but like they end up being cool with each other. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering if they ever going to have that's why I'm like, bro, it's going to be so many villains or people in Spider-Man Brand New Day, bro. Like these movies are going to be long as hell. Which I'm perfectly okay with. I just wonder, like, how are they going to put all of this in there? How are they going to explain everything without, like, cutting out too much of it? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it makes me wonder, bro, how many movies are really coming out, bro?
Spider-Man is the best example I can give to the take they want to do. Will Spidey go toe-to-toe with the big man? It'll be interesting to see how much of their values kind of align, but have different approaches. So that's really, really interesting. So it seems like as we go on through this new trilogy, they'll kind of butt heads, but they'll also kind of, like, Spider-Man might realize, like, he's not the worst of the worst, and there's bigger problems, and maybe Tombstone could even help him out at some points in time. You go ahead, let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. There are going to be a ton of villains in this movie. And speaking of that, two new reports from Daniel RPK from his Patreon account. He states that in Spider-Man Brand New Day, there's going to be a massive prison battle with a possible Shang-Chi villain returning. Now, that Shang-Chi villain has a little bit to do with the next report, I believe. But a massive prison battle makes a ton of sense because we've already seen leaked videos of Matt Gargan, Scorpion, actually getting out of prison. He's in a prison uniform. He gets in a helicopter. They take him away. So somebody is clearly making this prison battle happen to get Scorpion out of prison. I don't know if it's to specifically get Scorpion or to get a few people out, but Scorpion's obviously going to be one of the big characters, one of the big villains.
Yup, see, I'm thinking, bro, Dr. Doom has to be playing chess since, bro, I'm telling you, bro, Dr. Doom is doing this, bro. He's like the it clown right now, bro. He just making shit happen, bro. And he's just sitting back watching, making chaos happen until until you get down to that final year, you know what I'm saying, where he got to make everything happen before he go to sleep type shit, you know? That he giving me those vibes, bro. I think Dr. Doom is doing this.
Shows up in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, going on to his other report, he said on his Patreon that Spider-Man Brand New Day will feature a battle between Spider-Man and an army of ninjas. And a lot of people think that army of ninjas could tie into the Ten Rings organization.
Ooh, okay.
They could be kind of just like mercenaries now that are for hire. And perhaps they are hired maybe for the prison breakout. Perhaps they're hired for something else. We've heard some stuff about like the Silver Samurai possibly appearing. I'm all for Spider-Man fighting an army of ninjas, especially because Jackie Chan's coordination team was there working with Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I forgot, bro. Oh, bro, this movie could be just crazy, bro.
Phenomenal,
bro. This would be back-to-back fighting in this
cool
movie.
Tied into the Ten Rings, especially
the
because
quality of this
the Ten
picture is
Rings
so
obviously
crazy.
From Shang-Chi, and his sister Ji Ling is in charge of the Ten Rings now. But Destin Daniel Cretton, he directed Shang-Chi, and he is directing Spider-Man Brand New Day, so it makes sense.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
that they would connect the Ten Rings organization, not physically the Ten Rings.
Bro, I hope he go and train. I hope Spider-Man go and train, bro.
It makes total sense that they would do that. So it's really interesting. A lot is happening in Spider-Man Brand New Day if these reports are accurate. A lot is happening. But it does make me a lot more excited for the movie. I just hope it really does keep all the focus on Spider-Man and in all of this stuff that's
going on. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm like, bro. Is Spider-Man Brand New Day, bro? Or is it Spider-Man and all his friends? Like, bro, because it's so much happening in this movie, bro. This movie it sounds like a 5-hour movie. This movie might be longer than the Avengers movies, which I'm okay with because I love Spider-Man, dog. I really do. I just hope if they really making all this happen, I hope Spider-Man really does get majority of the screen, bro, because this is his fucking movie, nigga. Like, that's what I'm like, bro. Is this Spider-Man Brand New Day or is this Spider-Man and his friends, nigga? Because, bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, I'm cool with either one, but, like, you know, like, it don't seem like Spider-Man is going to have majority of the screen. It seems like he's splitting this with a bunch of other people. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. This is crazy. What's going on?
That's my hope. And I still...
Yeah, man. It sounds crazy, but I really hope all of this really helps tie in to the Avengers Doomsday movie. Because it sounds like it does. It sounds like a lot of these characters are going to kind of bleed into Avengers Doomsday. And that's how... And it seems like Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to be like the beginning of them forming teams and shit. Like the heroes, they're going to start forming teams in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Like it's going to happen post-credit scene maybe, or maybe like the last 30 minutes of the movie is going to be them like showing the recruiting and everything and showing like, oh, there's a big thing coming. Like maybe that's going to be how the Thunderbolts and Sam Wilson, they both going to come to Spider-Man and the Hulk and them telling them like, yo, the Fantastic Four family came to us and they told us all this is going on, bro. We need to squad up, you know what I'm saying? We want to recruit y'all, you know what I'm saying? We think you'll fit best with our team. We'll think you'll fit best with this team. We need to go out. We're going to start doing stuff to dismantle everything he got going on because they already know what's going on due to the fact that this nigga went and stole their son. So, you know, they already got a couple plans to take him out, and we're going to see if they work.